Hi everyone, welcome back to the Chosen One by Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you do, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support. Today's word is God said the reason why you are not married yet, you won't listen. You won't listen to God. God trying to talk to you and you won't hear him out. God done told you leave that man alone. God told you stop sleeping with him. God had told you leave that woman alone, stop sleeping with her, and you just won't listen to God. That's why some of you will suffer because you won't come to obedience. Obedience is now hard. You have to look and focus. That's it. Keep your eyes on God. Listen to me. You're so busy trying to get a feeling. You're so busy trying to have sex and roll over in the bed. But sooner or later, after you finish doing that, guess what? Your conscience is eating you. And, ooh, God, I just did it with somebody and I feel guilty. I don't know if I'm going to live or die. That's why you need to be real with yourself. Because every time you on top of that person, you know God ain't playing with you. That's why you come to obedience. When you come to obedience, God can do more for you. The Bible says in John 8 and 47, whoever is not of God hears the words of God. The reason why you do not hear them is that you are not of God. You're not of God. That's why you can't hear him. The only way you can hear from God, you gotta come to obedience. You gotta listen to me. You gotta read the word. You gotta pray. You gotta fast. You gotta spend time with God. You listen. All that sin and all that stuff you doing, you gotta let it go. I don't care how fine he is. I don't care how big his lips is. I don't care how big her mind is. Yeah, baby, you fine, but look, you ain't gonna sit me to hell. You'll see your own self to hell. You gotta be straight serious with people. Listen, if she love you, she'll follow you. If he love you, he'll follow you. You gotta be real with people. I love you, but I can't do this. I love you, but can we sit down and talk about something? You know, I'm a Christian. I love you, but I can't keep doing this. You listen. I tell you, you had a conversation with people like this, they can't handle it. I did it. You understand what I'm saying? I did this. This is how I got married. You understand what I'm saying? Years ago, when me and my husband used to date, listen, we was having sex. This was years ago. This was when we was young. And we was about, we was in our early 20s. Our early 20s. I was like 21, 22. And I was just doing what I wanted to do. And I was just smelling myself. So I was up there doing it and everything. And but with him. And I made up my mind. I said, you know what? I told him we was going together for about 2 years. Like till I was like 23. And I told him, I said, look, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep having sex with you because God, I'ma die in this. And he was like, what? How you gonna die? Let me tell you, I was determined to get my life together. And he said this. He said, okay, let me tell you, if it's real, God will allow you to start over. If it's fake, God gonna allow you to separate. I love this man so much that God allowed us to reconnect. So God knew how I felt about him, and God knew how he felt about me. We love each other. We was willing to get things done. Me and him, we worked together before we even had our son. Before we even had a baby, we was like this. When we had a baby, it was just a little nugget in the middle. You understand what I'm saying? We was always working together. He would read to me, talk to me, whatever. But all I'm saying to you is this: if you love somebody, do it the right way. I don't care what people say. Don't be caught up in the wrong behavior because your sister done had a baby before you. Well, she had a baby before me. Maybe if I do it, cause I'm still younger than her. My sister already 40. She got 10 kids. So, and I'm, 18 years old. Maybe I need to move a little faster too. Take your time. Get to know who you are. Get to know who God is, and understand that you don't have to rush into sex. You don't have to rush into something that you is not ready for. Take your time and say, Lord, let your will be done in my life. And God will help you, guide you, strengthen you. Don't rush because your sister had rushed. Let me tell you something. You never know what somebody went through. Just because you see their kids, you don't know how they had their kids. You don't know what they marriage went through. You don't know what people went through. Just because that family is together, you don't know what happened behind closed doors. That's why it pays to mind your business. A lot of us, we always trying to stick our nose. Oh, she pregnant. Oh my goodness. How old is she? Oh my goodness, she's 60 years old and she's just having a baby. So what? That's her blessing. That's her rainbow baby. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what people going through. I'm happy. I'm happy she pregnant. I'm happy. Congratulations to you. God bless you and your baby. You gotta stop hating off people because you haven't received your blessing. The same blessing you looking for in her, you need to be congratulating her and stop hating off people. We see, listen, this problem we had today. Listen, your sister graduated from school. She got her master. You, you got your master. Don't you think you're a little too old for that? Can't never say nothing nice. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. When you start saying congratulations, God do something in your life. I gotta stop hating off each other, hating off your family, hating off yourself. Get yourself together. It's stop fighting yourself and give it all to God, your issues. Okay? But the reason why you're not married is because you won't listen to God. Come to God, come to obedience, and do it the right way. Repent, turn away from sin, lust, fornication. Stop playing with yourself. Let it go. And listen to me, you ain't missing nothing out here. You gotta come to obedience. Tell God, look, I need help. My flesh is trying to overtake me. Be real with God, and God will deliver you. Don't let your flesh overtake you. Because let me tell you this, your flesh gonna kill you. I tell you, I'm gonna tell you as a living witness. When you out here having sex, doing things you shouldn't be doing, your mind be wondering, ooh, I don't know if I should see her from the store. Your mind play tricks on you. You understand what I'm saying? I was deep in sin. And listen, I'm looking out the window, looking around all this crazy stuff. You need to get out of sin, leave that stuff alone. Your mind be wondering everything because you know why? You trying to think, Lord, when is I'm dying? This to me, it's for real. Lord, is something going on with me mentally? And listen, when you find yourself going through so much, you need to pray. Because when you in sin, you had a different thing. So pray. Repent and turn away from that sin. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Repent, turn away, pray, give it all to God, and let God have the final answer. I love you. Be encouraged. Come to obedience and do the right thing. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed.